Hi, I'm Suzy Friton, and I'm here today with my good friend, model and host, Ariane Celeste.
Hello.
We're going to work on something that I think is a very common problem, and it's having tattoos maybe in a place like this, or in her case, she has one on her foot, right on the top, so when you wear heels, sometimes you see it. And certain things like maybe a photo shoot or a red carpet event, you might not want to see it. So we're going to practice tattoo cover-up today, and we're going to show you step by step how to do it and how to successfully cover it up. Here we go. As you can see, we've taped this off just because we want to go ahead and show you the difference of when we cover it up to where we haven't covered up. So for our first step, we're going to use orange highlighter and alabaster. Use the alabaster to lighten it up, and we're also going to use the camouflage. Put the pressure up a little bit higher, and you're going to back bubble. You always want to go ahead and check that color. So make sure you come in a little bit closer, and you actually want to concentrate on the parts that are a little darker. As you're working on the cover up for your tattoo, you want to go over slightly here and there. You want to go over a few passes. You're not going to just do it in one big swoop. You're going to take your time, you're going to go through it, and you make sure you fan it out on the edges. And you can do a little bit of scribbling is kind of what I call it, but you want to get closer like this. So as you can see, we're covering up the darker areas, like the darker lines. And as I'm doing this too, I'm pulling a little bit of the skin away so that we can stretch the skin back and forth like this. Now I'm using this color as an erasing tool. It's not going to be the final color. We're actually do this in about 2 or 3 parts here. So for step 2, we're going to use a foundation color that matches your skin tone, and we're going to use the camouflage still. I'm using a dark golden beige right here. We're going to work our way into the middle of the tattoo, not from the middle to the out. We're going to work our way in, so you can see the skin kind of blend in this way. And you just still want to pull on the skin like this. And I've got the pressure up a little bit higher, which is what we want to do. But as you can see, it's really blending in nicely through here. So now for step 3, we're going to actually add skin imperfections in, and we're going to add a little texture to the skin. And you're going to lower your compressor level down to probably about a 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whereas normally it'd be at a 12 o'clock. We're going to lower that all the way down. And you want to actually pop that so you can get kind of like this on the skin, but just very slightly and really not too much. You don't want to overdo it. So as you can tell, it just makes tiny little skin, quote unquote, imperfections. So for our final step, we're going to use the Dinair Age Spot Stencil, and I like to use it for freckles. And this is perfect. What you do is you want to actually make sure that you just add a couple in, because if you look at your skin, you're going to see a couple of dots here and there, and you want that texture. Because if it's too flat and too smooth, it's like having your hair one flat black color, and there's none of the strands that actually stray from this. And it's very rare that happens. Using the camouflage, it actually is an alcohol base, so it will dry on your skin on impact, but it'll also possibly get into the hairs a little bit. So one added extra tip that's gonna make this absolutely flawless and perfect, you wanna just take that Kleenex and lightly just go like this. Really almost like you're going like that. You don't wanna rub, you just wanna go like that so it just gets the extra makeup off of those little baby hairs. So now we're gonna show you what it looks like covered and uncovered. Like I said, we taped off half the tattoo right here. So ta-da, we're ready for the unveiling. Bingo. As you can see, this looks like skin right here. It's covered up. Whereas that, you can see the tattoo. No tattoo, tattoo. So there we have it. And as you can see, it's really, really easy to do. Just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of detail, and you've got it completely covered up.
Yeah, it's great. If clients don't want to see a tattoo, I can do this really fast and really easy and go in there confidently knowing that it's all covered up.
See you next time.